What is up, everybody? Pat LePage here with Disc Golf Dude, bringing you today another disc review. Today's disc is the Storm Disc Golf Maelstrom. Now, the Maelstrom is a new distance driver from Storm Disc. It has the comparisons to a beat-in Star Wraith, which I have today, and we're going to be doing a side-by-side comparison of both the shots that I like to use, which are the backhand with the Wraith, as well as the utility shot being the thumber shot that I like to use with my Wraiths. I use the thumbers more often than I use the backhand, but I'm going to show you just a little bit of what both discs can do and how similar they actually are to each other. So we're going to start off with the backhand shot. I have two Maelstroms, 175, and I have two Star Wraiths that are 175, both very heavily beat in. I've had those for about 10 years now, and these are right out of the box. So we're going to see just exactly what they do. Let me go ahead and wipe this off with my fly towel real quick. Got to make sure we have that extra good grip. So today, with stay-at-home measures still in place, I have a basket about 250 out, all I can work with. I can't get to a course right now, but this is what I got. So I'm not going to be able to actually, do a full rip on it, but I'm at least going to be able to provide to you some sort of flight pattern in which this disc can do with that distance that's provided. So let me go ahead and get started with the Maelstrom. This is going to be a backhand throw, no hyzer, no anhyzer, just a straight throw. Now, as you can see, that had just a slight fade at the end of the finish there. Something I really like with my discs. I don't like something that just heavily dumps off. I just like something that's just a nice slight drop off. Same throw, same disc. I pushed that one up just a little bit more to see if I could make a run at the basket. The higher it went, obviously, the more finish it had on it. But let's see what the comparison with the Star Wraith is. Again, I got two heavily beat in pre-flight number Wraiths here. Going to do the same exact shot. Now notice with that Wraith, I guess I threw it just a tad over to the left a little bit, causing it to be more in comparison straight to the other. But both discs actually had a very similar path to it, just dead straight until the very end, where it liked to just have a nice slight finish to it. But I'm really excited to get this out on a course where I can actually throw it like 350, 400. And once I do have that accessibility to those courses, I will get that video out to you guys. But for now, let me go ahead and retrieve those discs. Be right back with thumbers.
Dry cluster cereal. It's got a nutty sweet taste you'll never want to give up.
Welcome back, my dudes and dudettes. I have gotten my discs recovered, and I'm going to be doing my favorite shot of all, that being the thumber, one of my heavily favorited utility shots. Now, some of you are asking yourself, why aren't you doing the forehand throw? Well, given the distance that I'm able to work with, I can be consistent with the backhand at that distance. With the forehand, where I don't really practice it that often, I don't want to give you guys an inaccurate description of what this disc can do. So I'm saving the forehand review for when I have 300, 350, 400 capabilities, because that's when I can really get a good follow through, show you the flight patterns of those discs. At 200, 250 feet, I just don't have that capability, but I do with the backhand and I do with the thumber. That's what I use the Wraiths for. So what I'm actually going to start with, I'm going to start with the Star Wraith this time. Now, like I said, I use my thumbers for accuracy. If you've seen any of my previous videos, I can pretty much pinpoint the disc to where I need it to go. In this case, my Innova Disc Catcher Sport out there, I'm going to try to get it in with not just the Wraiths, but hopefully with the Maelstrom, so we can replace these discs once and for all. Okay, so I'm basically parked. Ooh. That shot not so accurate. I'm throwing into a headwind, but no excuses. Now we got the Maelstrom. A good indicator on how much I will love this disc relies on the thumber shots. If I can use this as an accurate thumber disc, then I won't have the need to have my Wraiths in my bag, and I will have two fresh Maelstroms that pretty much replicate that. So let's go ahead and do the thumber, see if I can get it in with this. Very close, much like the first one, it's parked. And notice how at the end of that flight, it pretty much pancaked out and slid. That's really what I look for in my Wraiths. I really like it to have a nice even flatness to the end of its flight. Otherwise, the next shot that I'll be doing, I'm going to throw it a little bit higher, in which it's going to kind of slice down like that. That's another indicator that this is going to be a disc for me. So let's see if I can get that shot that I'm looking for. And that's exactly what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to have that nice slice through shot. That's what I look for with my thumbers and with my Wraiths in particular. So I think for me, the Maelstrom is going to be a good replacement for the Wraith. Obviously, like I said, once we get out to an open field again, once the courses are open and these stay-at-home orders are lifted, I'll be able to do those reviews for you. But for now, I really hope that I was knowledgeable in getting to you an accurate description of what the Maelstrom can do if you are a favored Wraith thrower like me. But if you did like what you see and you like the Maelstrom and you like Storm Disc Golf products, please make sure to give them a like on Facebook as well as Instagram by looking up Storm Disc Golf, as well as going to their website at www.stormdiscs.com, and make sure to get yourself one today. Kirby and Hope, great people. They have free shipping on their site. You won't be disappointed. Tell them the dude sent you.